So, blended learning is using technology to enhance what we do in the classroom by giving students more access to us via technology at home. It gives students an opportunity to spend some time in the material and give them a little bit more time to process what we're teaching with an emphasis on them learning it. So, for instance, in the classroom, we bring them there, they're bombarded with a bunch of information that we're giving them all at once, most of it new. We ask them to process it in a very short time and then demonstrate their mastery. It's very difficult to do, especially if you have multiple classes in a day. So, what blended learning seeks to do is give the student more time to process the information, let it sink in a little bit more, and just help them learn. So, that's why it's called blended learning and not blended teaching, because it's a student-centered approach with the emphasis on learning. So when we focus on learning, what we're doing is looking at what we do through the lens of a student. Okay, how are they going to interpret the information? How are they going to process it? How are they going to be able to demonstrate the mastery of the content that we are presenting to them? So we spend a lot of time creating lesson plans, how we're going to deliver this stuff, and oftentimes we neglect the learning phase of that. So sounds very basic, but make sure you spend a little bit of time focusing on the learning part of what's going on in your students' minds as well. It can seem like a big hurdle to overcome to jump right into blended learning. So if you want to dive in, go for it. I really would encourage that. But if you also want to take a slower approach into it, awesome. Try it out in your class, see where it could go. Talk to some people, brainstorm about where you could use it. Reach out to Alex Rodriguez to get yourself started with it, or myself. If I can be of any service, let me know. We have a huge variety of resources at the school to get you rocking and rolling in blended learning.